You are looking for a site that is trying to give high accuracy, and you haven't heard of this particular one that I'm going to show you guys in this video. Then pay attention. So yesterday was amazing, and there is a particular AI prediction site that I stumbled upon of recent, and ever since I found out about this site, I decided to start a 5 days rollover of 1.7 odds, and I've gotten so many reviews on it that this particular site is amazing. So I shared it earlier, like 2 days or 3 days ago, and I've been seeing so many people's like giving amazing comments, and I'm happy that it is working out so well. Although one of the advantage of this particular site is that the consistency and accuracy is very high when we are talking about the outcome, and everything in life has their own limitation, and the only limitation about it is that the odds that the bookmakers are allocating to it is very very small. And in my own perspective, I believe that if this site accuracy keeps on going like this, to be sincere, we may start experiencing the issue of odds crashing. So that is the reason why we need to make use of it on time, because if we are still observing and observing, we will lose our guard. Because these bookmakers that you are seeing, if they notice a particular volume, regarding to a market, there is a high chance that we are going to experience odds, automated odds crashing. So that same yesterday, I discovered that most of this AI, they are now advanced to the extent that they, I don't know, maybe because they have easy access to get data across internet. And when you are using manual strategy, there is a high chance that you are going to miss some details compared to how AI will access details from different websites. So just like the name of this site implies, scripted bet. So it looks like most of the predictions that we always get on these sites, most of them, it always seems as if they are scripted. Because yesterday games, ever since they've launched it on 20, most of the games has been coming out so well. 20th of January 2026, and the kind of feelings that I'm getting from this site prediction is that I can't just explain with any words, because it has always been amazing, and I want to make use of, even if it is within 10 days before the bookmakers will notice this site. I want to make good use of it. And the predictions on this site that I'm seeing, sometimes you are going to see a very low confidence rating based on percentage, and see, yet the game will still come out so well. Most of the games will come out so well, and I showed you guys earlier the predictions that we always get from the site is over 0.5, over 1.5, straight winning. Yes, but the common predictions that you are going to get there are over 0.5, and most of the over 0.5, if you observe very well, most of them, they always end up as over 1.5, and most of the over 1.5 predictions on the site always end up as over 2.5. But don't manipulate any predictions given by this site, because I noticed that most of the predictions on the site are straightforward. It's not something that you will still need to or to manipulate or to edit. So you need to be very careful with how you engage with the site. So yesterday games, I got our rollover, day 2 rollover yesterday. You can see the first game, actually the odd for this match, that is for the home team to win or draw, the odd seems to be very very small. And initially the site actually predicted over 0.5, of which I played. And the next game that we have here happens to be the match between Genk against Mamo over 0.5. Everything came out so well. Aston Villa, they played 3-2. That's what I'm telling you. Most of their over 0.5. Sometimes they always end up as over 1.5. Al Qadsiya Al Hilal ended so well. So we have it many more like that. Porto Rangers, Stuttgart Young Boys over 1.5. Valor, Grota, straight 20 for the home team. They all came out so well. I'm going to show you guys the predictions on of this site that I actually played yesterday. So we did not have enough games on this site yesterday. So we have just I think maximum of 10 games for yesterday. And most times the maximum games that you can numbers of games that you can get on the site will surely be maybe around 20, because the site is a straightforward site. So I don't know, I think they always drop tips around maybe 9 or 10 a.m, sorry, every day. So we are still waiting for today's game. Actually, I'm currently on a 2 weeks pass. I'm on a 2 weeks pass, so that is the reason why I'm able to have access to all their predictions. So you can also get access to most of their general tips, and sometimes you will have some predictions locked. So for me, I'm currently on 2 weeks pass, and I noticed that based on the accuracy of this site, the subscription, the pass amount is now, the value of it is now increasing. So let's wait for today's games. And for the site link, you can see here. So now let us do a comparison of this site. First, I'm going if you have been following us on this channel for a very long time, you all know that there is a prediction site I've been using before now, and that is BetMine. This BetMine, one thing about them is that they can frustrate you with ads, but they are trying. But there's a section that they have that is all about double of the day. They will only give you two games, value games, just two. It won't be much. But I checked the accuracy of this site, double of the day, and I compared it with the previous one we just left earlier. Currently, don't let me say, there's nothing is 100% in this world. Nothing is 100%. So far, it has limitation. But that site that we just left, you can check their games from 20th of January 2026 and check most of the outcomes there. You will understand what I'm talking about. So on BetMine, we have double of the day, we have risk of the day, and we have extra bet. If you check all these section, you may be enticed with the name that they have, but if you check the previous games, although they are also trying, but let us check most of their last 10 games, 10 days games. And now if you look at it, we have the double of the day. That is just two games. The first one, we have it as over 1.5 goals, and the second one we also have it as over 2.5, and the total odd is 1.91. Actually, if you are looking at these tips, you feel like this happens to be a perfect tips, not too much, and the prediction made are still realistic and relatable. But if we are to check most of their last maybe 10 days games, let us check from on 20 of this month down to 29. So the match they predicted on Tuesday 20th of January, let's see how it goes. You can see the double of the day, they were able to generate 1.96 odd. The first match, Al Ahly against Al Khalij, predicted as over 2.5. The game came out so well, but unfortunately, Manchester City messed up the game. It is not their fault actually. That is sport betting for you. All right, so the next game that we have on the list, that's for Wednesday, January 24th. You can see both double of the day they predicted ended bad. Although These two games look realistic because in Saudi Arabia League the score goes very well, and Southampton games, their games I'm always expecting goals from them, but unfortunately they played just 1-0 on 22 of January 2026. Another two games predicted, which happens to be double of the day. The first game came out so well, and the second game failed. Imagine. Alright, so 23rd, they should actually win this. Yes, we have 1.91 odd. First game over 1, second game over 2. It came out so well. 23rd and 24th, just one game, and that is 1.4 odd, and it also came out so well. So the best section of this site that you guys are seeing is the double of the day. They are winning consistently. Double of the day, 2 odd. Double of the day. So they lost on the 26th. They lost. Okay. So if you have these sites, you can check the double of the day. They lost again. But what is actually surprising me about scripted bets, what is surprising me? Let me check. Let me show you guys. On 20 of this month, see all the games. Just keep checking this section. You can verify by using any live score app or any app. Verify all these parts, all these predictions that you guys are saying. They don't drop much games, although the order are very low. But so far, on 21st, all the games they came out so well. Seriously, I'm going to try this thing for 10 days more for my rollover. I won't stop on day. Let's go. I won't stop on day 5 again. I'm going for day 10. I'm going for day 10 on 22 of this month. Let me check the games they predicted. Okay. The most of the Europa League games that they predicted on 22 of this month, most of them also came out so well. Like just like magic. So my only fear now is that I pray we won't experience automated odds crashing regarding to this site. On 23rd of January 2026, the site predicted some games on Algeria League 2, Australia A League, German Bundesliga 2, and they all came out so well. Like on 24th of this month. So the comparison now is that, do you think going for a value bet that will not be more than maybe 2 games or 3 games and getting maybe 2 odd and 1.9 odd, or going for a game that a slip that will include up to like 9 selections but the accuracy is top notch? You can see most of these over 0.5 that you guys are seeing, most of them are coming out so well, but the odds are small. But do you think the consistency and the accuracy what? You can see everything correct. I was The match between Bournemouth against Liverpool over 1.5 goals. I think the match ended up as is it not 2-3 or 3-2? We have so many games, everything. In fact, I'm waiting for today's game anyway. So we check on 25. Let's check on 25. Everything also came out so well. Correct. The match between Atlanta against Parma, I think the match ended up as 1-0. Atlanta, I can't remember the score. I think they won. The match between Metz and Lyon. Lyon win or draw, it came out so well. The match between Benfica, Estrela, Amadora, something like that, under the Portugal League. The game also came out so well. Most of this, I'm looking at games that I actually predicted on some of my personal games. The match between Vanabashe win or draw. Let me check. The game also came out so well. I think we always have enough games to look into every Saturday. Guys, this coming Saturday is something else. We should have enough games to predict on Saturday. So on 26th of this month, 2026. Okay. So we have games like that. But I think during the week we don't usually have, you may not really get enough games to predict. There are limitations to numbers of games during the weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 games on 26th and on 27th of this month during the week. I'm sure we don't always have enough games to look into during the week, but weekend, this Saturday, it is something that we should be able to get up to like 3 odds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Just 14 games. I was able to get 1.7, I think, on 27th of the no, on 28th of this month, and yesterday. That's when I started the rollover. So I only checked on 27th of this month and they all came out so well. So I'm hoping today's games drop on time. All right, so please drop your comments in your own view and opinion. Do you think using this method of getting accuracy and consistency, using this site method of getting consistency, accuracy, or using a value bet method, that is whereby we are going to be we'll be predicting just 2 games or 3 games maximum in the ticket, and although it may not be the accuracy may not be high like this, but you easily get a big odds that you want, or going for something that has been promising and showing a strong reliability, but it include save of the safest tips. Just drop it in the comment section and let me have your review. I'm sure many of you have been using this site ever since I've been talking about it. Please drop your review in the comment section. I want to know. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for daily updates like this, just like this, because this one is a special update for you guys. So subscribe to this channel and drop your comments in case if you have any question regarding to this. In case if you want to join our Telegram platform so that you won't miss any update, you are going to find the Telegram link in the comment section and also in the video description, and our private circle groups for our daily rollover that is currently going on. You can also tag along. See you guys. Bye bye.